Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister and the Hidden Valley, the Lost Valley, I can never remember. Last time we found a weird temple and we got attacked by some drakes, but now we have found this giant tree. And Hasdrubal said the Dryad Queen does not like fire. Start one under the giant tree to get her attention. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get a long rest here. I would like one, but it might just be we're making a fire and things are going to happen. Things immediately happened. I wonder what kind of spellcasting and or other dangers the Dryad Queen will present. What is that? Venomous spike. Oh yeah, it's like the ones we fought on the road not too long ago. Well, the basic Dryads have 44 HP, which is not heaps of HP. The Dryad Queen is out back there doing their thing. And Golruk is right here. So I guess we're just going to start on the one that we can actually reach. Still daytime, so no darkness or anything to contend with. Seven damage is not strong. Twelve is a little better. Unsen, I think, is just going to join over here, get a sneak attack while I sneeze. Four sneezes. There's another Dryad over at the back there, but we're going to focus fire on one. Try and get the number of turns that they have lower. And Jaina. Do we have any third level spells left? We don't. We have next to very few spells left, honestly. I'm wondering if a Scorching Ray will be able to do any extra damage if they might be weak to fire. But also which ones will be hit, because this one's going to have half cover, which is no good. I don't know if the Queen is going to be in range. We can probably find out with relative ease. So let's cast Scorching Ray. And the other question is, do we just put them all into the Dryad Queen, or do we split them up a bit? It's a great conundrum. Let's just attack this one at the back. Oh, we got counterspelled by the Badlands Dryad. That is not fun. Alright, in that case, I'm going to push myself back to here to be next to Golruk. Although, with the spellcasting going on, that might be an unwise decision. This Dryad uses Bark Skin. Their AC is now 16 specifically. But they're going to take some damage coming into our area of effect. Now, if we move away, we do stand to take a attack of opportunity. So, we will go with and inflict wounds here. That is a bad 3d10, that is. They lost their concentration on Bark Skin though, so that's something. Oh, there's the other Dryad I hadn't seen yet. Goody goody. They get their own Bark Skin going. And then we'll see what's to come from the Dryad Queen. Slow. So it was only Golruk that was slowed. Now even more slow going on. Well, that is just a terrible time. Let's go for one attack here. Alright, one's dead. That's good. Now, Unsent is going to have half speed. We can hit this Dryad here, though. It would not be a sneak attack, however. But I think we're just going to take the hit we can get.
Got ya.
10 damage is not bad. Jaina, not slowed, but at risk of being counterspelled again, which is no fun. So let's go with a Firebolt. Just to see if we can do some fire damage and see if that is going to be effective for us. That is a massive whiff. I'm just wondering where I want to position ourselves so that we are not all necessarily too bunched up together. So we'll take some full cover there for now. We're maintaining concentration on our spell, which I'm incredibly grateful for. And they do move out of its area of effect. If I come and stand here, the other two do not have line of sight on me, which I think means we should be able to spellcast without risk of counterspell. That is a good one. I approve. We're also out of sight of the others there. There's one down here, though. They attack with Shillelagh for 18 bludgeoning damage. Dryad Queen just takes a pass, perhaps? Venomous Spike is not fun. We are still slowed. So we can make one attack. Can we get rid of slow? Healing pool to neutralize one poison. Spend 5 points healing one disease. I don't think this counts as a poison or a disease, unfortunately. So what we definitely want to do is step over so that when Unsent attacks momentarily, the Dryad will get a sneak attack. Sorry, Unsent will get a sneak attack against the Dryad. I'm gonna hold off on the smite. Right, he is no longer slowed. That is excellent news. They are very nearly dead. That is also good news. And Jaina is up. We are never, from here, going to get line of sight against that one below. So we need to think about what other attack we want to make. There's the Queen, and there's the one behind. Problem is, something like Shatter is not going to have the range for that. Just barely. Would they both get in the orb? Maybe. Now we do risk being counterspelled again, but I mean, every counterspell they use is going to be an attack spell or something else they don't do to us. So that is something else to consider. But apparently, even from here, we don't have line of sight against the Queen. Cannot see this one. We cannot see this one. No, we can't see over that corner at all, apparently. They do counterspell again. Bjorn is stood exactly where I wanted to drop down to. Fine. Bjorn is up. Now, we can probably get that Dryad into the area of effect of our spell, which is going to be good for us. And while we're here, part of me wants to save my 3rd level spell slot just in case we need to recast Spirit Guardians. So we will cast a 1st level Guiding Bolt against the Badlands Dryad, since they can't counterspell us twice. Does not seem to have heaps and heaps and heaps of HP, which is good for us. What just happened? What is going on? Okay, let's step back a sec. The Dryad took 6 radiant damage, lost concentration, died. Dryad Queen cast a spell. Cast the spell Harm. Level 6 Necromancy. Inflicts devastating necrotic damage and reduces the maximum hit point accordingly. Cannot drop target below 1 hit point. 14 d6 necrotic damage, save for half. So Unsen just got completely wrecked, but is prevented from being reduced to 0.6 hit points thanks to the Relentless Endurance effect. That is terrifying. Well, this one is now also dead. I think we are going to want to keep line of sight broken as much as possible, but how much we're actually going to be able to do that remains to be seen. One thing we can do, though, is use... Excuse me? I'm wearing my Circlet of Blasting. I'm guessing I've already used the charge today, and it hasn't recharged yet. That's a great shame. We do have a Guiding Bolt to spend, though. So let's do that. And we're going to go against the Dryad that we already have advantage against. We get countered again. If it means they cast this harm spell against us less frequently, then by all means, I guess. We do not have our shield up, so we can't defend anyone. So I'm just going to dive under this piece of root here. Unsen has problems. Jaina can give her 25 temporary HP, though, which is certainly something.
Again, harder.
Not bad. Why? Oh, plus 3d6 because we had advantage. We got sneak attack on it. That's good. Then we're going to jump down to here. So it does say we still have line of sight, but I doubt that. Jaina, use power spell shield on Unsen.
I owe you one.
And we're going to hide over behind this stump here. This small cliff of mud. Now, we could get a spiritual weapon going. That is going to be an extra attack each round for its duration. We don't get countered on that one. I think they've countered us twice already. Let's continue to go after the weaker Dryad. 14 damage is a good time. And while we're up here, we have no spell slots left. We can Sacred Flame. They had advantage. Not sure why. Might just be spell resistance as a trait. Let's get the shield out. Let's hide back down under the tree. Their turn. Terrifying. They cast Cure Wounds or Healing Word or something, which is not a scary effect. But a Venomous Spike is a bad time. But they missed, so you know. Then they are trying to get right up on top of us, which could be the worst thing they could do for themselves here, because it's now time for us to officially close the gap. Oh, nat ones, you cruel bastard. 12 damage, though, is okay. Unsen has 25 more HP. So, with a shield, we're going to come and sneak attack the Dryad. Because Golruk is stood right next to them. And that is going to be enough to kill them, which is excellent news. I will then also pull back to here, not only getting into the spell cover of the guards, the guardians, but also some extra cover. Jaina. We are low on spell slots, right? We have a single second level spell left. I don't think they've counterspelled yet this round. But let's hold that spell slot for just a minute. There you go. Countering a cantrip is much worse for them and better for us if it burns through their spell slots. Do we have anywhere else we could feasibly stand? If we come down here, I'm trying not to stay too bundled up together. Just in the fear of us falling to some kind of area of effect spell. I bet I can't see them, can I? Caster needs to perceive the target. That's fine. We can hop up. They've already counterspelled once. We can come try and give them a gentle bop on the head. Miss on a 13. And then it's just going to have to be a Sacred Flame, which they also have advantage on, which is horrible. I want to stay close enough that if they come in for a melee attack, they might suffer our guardians, so we'll stay right there. Insect Plague, huh? Oh my god, what? What is that? Insect Plague. Summon a sphere of biting insects. 4d10 damage. Creatures in this area cannot see anything. Level 5 spell. We only have level 3 spells. Or is it at higher levels per spell slot over 5th? Yeah, that's a 5th level spell slot they've just burned. And wrecked us. So Golruk and Bjorn sustained 40 damage. So Golruk is on 4. We really need to break that concentration. Desperately.
I'll get you yet.
Please, please get them yet. Alright, they're not... They didn't fall to our effect, but they are no longer concentrating on Insect Plague, which is something. Unsen can Cunning Action dash up to here. We're going to have to do this fast, otherwise we're going to have big problems. Also, if Gulrick dies, then we're also going to have no way of getting the party back up. Alright, we need like 5 of those. Fast. Where is Gulrick dying? We could probably offer some assistance. Question is there anything else that we would really, really rather do right now? Heal other Bjorn. That is actually excellent on rolls. Then I want to be as far away from you as possible at this time. Bjorn is up. We spent our last actual spell slot. Now, they have advantage on saves against us. So instead of trying to attack with a cantrip, we can try and attack with a weapon. Fortunately, they have more AC for hiding behind Gulrick. And we did not roll very good in the first place. They are missing with a venomous spike. Yes, attack of opportunity. It will be a sneak attack because it's our first attack on their turn. Yes, attack of opportunity because we will get our reaction back immediately when it is our turn after the Dryad Queen goes. What are you casting? Okay. I'll allow it, just. I'm now wondering if this is unwise. Can I not push you? Try again. Oh, come on. 24 against 25. Can't push them away at this angle, so we're just forced to attack. 22 damage is not bad, though. Starting to wonder if I should have just hit them twice with Gulrick. Jaina, what can you see? Do you have line of sight from here, perhaps? No. Here? Yes. Just. There's a massive whiff, but we'll push up slightly. Bjorn is up. We have no spell slots of our own left. But we can attack with our crossbow or anything else. There's your nat 1. Just in case you had it on your bingo card. Alright, this is going terribly again. We need to get that concentration down. That's not it, but it was a good attempt. They went into their own spell. they aren't immune to the effects of their own insect cloud, which is incredibly interesting. If they start their turn there, they might get hit again. We don't have any spells. We could throw a javelin. I want to be next to them so that Unsend's next attack is a sneak attack. So we're going to stand exactly here and no closer. There's 11 damage. They're still concentrating on the spell. I kind of want them to be concentrating on the spell, but I don't get to choose how good their saves are.
Good.
Do we push in or do we ranged attack? I'm worried that if I'm stood on this exact tile, I'll get caught up in the spell. That is a big, big whiff. I'll come stand here just for defensive support. Now, I don't think Jaina is going to be able to see around much of this. But we can see them from there. Question is, do I want to risk stepping there? I think this looks pretty clean.
Lucky.
12 damage is good. Bjorn is still down. Rolls 1 death save. They are healing. But they're not concentrating on their spell anymore. They tried to attack with a ranged attack at 1 tile's distance, so attacked us with disadvantage. We're taking an opportunity attack. Don't know where they're trying to run to, but I don't think it's going to work out for them. Golrick's going to get in there for 2 swings. That's not a bad one. That's a good one. And I guess they have exactly 1 HP left. We're going to get 2 chances to kill them. We're only going to need 1. The Dryad Queen is defeated. Right, we've got moss, flowers, magnesium, abyss moss, skarn powder. Right, let's get over to Bjorn here, who is sleeping currently. And lay on hands. Bjorn. Have 5 HP. Excuse me. Have 5 HP. So Bjorn is up and alive. Is there any more stuff to gather? There seems to be a little bit. Probably just more plant pieces, right? Grab all of that. Nothing down on this bridge. I don't see any other containers in this exact location. Just a couple of bushes, but now we should be able to take a long rest. We are a hair's breadth away from level 6, but there's, unless we go and report to Hasdrubal that the Dryad Queen is dead, that might be enough to push us over. So let's drop a quick save right next to this fire, and then if we hop to the map, if we can get to the forge camp without being interrupted on our fast travel. We were interrupted. What were we interrupted by? Oh, that guy does not count. I know I can get past him. Give me control. Load game. Give me my quick save that we just made. I know that we can do the long walk past these guys. No! Do not crash. Alright, well that's probably going to be the end of the episode then. But next time, we will try and get up to level 5. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.